IG Sacco, like any other Sacco, initially it was formed by teachers who came together. Just a few teachers. They felt that now we need to have like a welfare, like a merry-go-round. So it's an idea that they came out. That was right in 1977. So when teachers came together, a smaller group, and formed Kakamega Teachers by then. You see, Kakamega Teachers was a household name, you know, having teachers from the old Kakamega district, where Vihiga was, and Kakamega itself. So in 1977 is when actually it started as a savings and a credit, and it was registered. To date is like we are going to almost 5 decades. Just some 2 years to make a 5 decade. So that is the journey it has gone. So now coming to IG Sacco, that's Invest and Grow, under my tenure, you know, when devolved government started coming in, we thought very fast and said, now, come on, if we continue remaining with the old name, Kakamega Teachers, one, the name teachers, well, we are a teacher-based, but now how do we incorporate in other people so that we can be a big ship? Is when now, 10 years ago, we had to change the name from Kakamega's Teachers to Invest and Grow. So basically, it has taken us just 1 decade now. So we were now lucky that by the time we were changing to Invest and Grow, within our core statement and mission statement, we wanted to, you know, to model this circle towards that line of technology. You know, having mobile banking because of competition with other microfinance, financial institution. There is a lot that we have undertaken within the 47 years. And if we go back to the 10 decades or 5 decades, the difference that is there is quite great. One, we have created a lot of awareness into the membership. The members are now much more aware of what a SACCO is. Apart from IG, just generally, what is a SACCO? What makes a difference between a SACCO, microfinance, and banks? This one has seen a lot of growth. One, in terms of branch network. It has made us open branch networks and getting services closer to the people. Because our members could now say, the headquarters in Kakamega, how do we now enable us get services closer? Banks are here within the doorsteps. So it made us also to open up and give members branches within their reach. As much as you are saying apart from technology, you know, technology has made us also retrain our staff. The staff we have in IG is not the staff we inherited those many years back. Now the staff we have as a SACCO, these changes have made us actually have the staff that are hands-on, that are able to give instant information, that are able to give service delivery on inquiry by the member. Just by the member clicking of a button, they are able to give the member the response where they are. So our service is, to me, I say, is above even other banks. Apart from IG, the entire SACCO fraternity, our services are even more upgraded, enhanced, and we keep to the core values. Integrity is very high. And now it has enhanced high recruitment of the staff. Hii maneno ya kusema, kitchen staffing, no. You hire a consultant, he leads you through the staff establishment, equipments are there, things are online. And that's why even this environment, you can't imagine as a staff. You could think you are in a very big financial institution. But still we are in a big financial institution. Around 20 years ago, when it was still in Kakamega Teachers, we are talking of 700 million asset base. But now we are talking of a 14 billion asset base. And this is a domesticated SACCO. Although it is national, but not very national, but national because now our members are buying lands and spreading other parts of Kenya. But it is a domesticated SACCO. From 700 million, 22 years ago, now we are talking of 14 billion. SACCOs now are regulated. Like IG Sacco being a DD, deposit taking SACCO, we are regulated and licensed by SASRA. That is the SACCO Regulatory Authority. So that's our central bank. It has brought in a lot of sanity, a lot of professionalism, and it has made we as the boards of SACCOs or staff within the SACCOs to be equipped and to ensure that governance, internal controls, operations are done as per. But now we thank God our members are very supportive. One, they are very loyal. Loyalty. So loyalty within our members has made us go this far. Two, support. They have seen SACCO to be their own mother and father. Three, readily availability of the staff to be listening. So we have taken our staff to a lot of trainings. They have passion.
Initially, I began with some few local birds, and I realized I was doing very well, and I was equally attracting some local market, and I felt, okay, I could still do something bigger. But it did not click how I could start until I read in a newspaper about a certain farmer who was doing well. I chose to visit. He did not disappoint. He shared information with me. He even encouraged me. He told me he had, confidence that I was going to do even better. So I began getting chicks from him, 100, and I decided to go every month to have 100 so that I could have continuous supply. With the time, I graduated and therefore decided to have my own machine to be able to get chicks for myself and for other people. And that's what I'm doing currently. IG Sacco organizes for some, programs once a year. Through such programs, the idea of the business ideas are shared, and we see those involved in different ideas, and it motivated. Number two, the dividends. Every year we have dividends from IG Sacco. Personally, I used the dividends and some loan from the Sacco to see myself get started, and here I am. Now, to begin with, I had cumulatively dividends of 40,000 shillings. I later took a loan of about 200,000 just to expand the structure. But beginning with the birds I began with, I just used the 40,000 from IG as dividends, and thus I got started, and here I am. Now, currently, I handle about 5,000 birds. It's only that they come in stages. That's not one age. Yeah, they come in stages, but you'll come here and find I have about 5,000. You see, when we go to school, the knowledge we get helps us to address the challenges faced in the community. Okay, being a lawyer, the lawyer functions are never complete without chicken. And many of them, in fact. And I discovered people around who are moving far and wide to look for chicken. Sometimes they could move long distances, and getting them at once was really a challenge. Then I told myself, this could work, so that I ease the time my people waste moving from one market to another, looking for birds that they want for their functions. This is just a job like any other job. And as a job, you get some earnings that help you to sustain your family, sustain yourself. So that's how this project has helped me. Now, apart from that, we have manure that I personally use also to plant the food items on my farm, like maize, like beans, like vegetables. And that makes it easier for me to feed my family. I have children, they're school going. The project helps me to pay fees for them.
Best experience, me as a CEO, is when I'm out there interacting freely and I'm not going out as a CEO. And I see a member coming to me and telling me, CEO, thank you so much. You are doing a good job there. And the same can give an advice on a few areas that we need to improve. But the best that I've had is our members are able to access their loans promptly. The membership, even as you talk about the 28,000, we are talking about 28,000, those are the active ones. But we have a membership base of around 35,000. We still have a potential of growing that base to almost 50,000. And that's our target. We have a strategic plan, a tier 5-year one. We expect at least to have 50,000 members on board. And if we work on it gradually, it should be there. When you're processing these loans, we took the liberty also to be able to, when you're applying a loan, to also, not a must, to tell us how you want to invest, so that we can also know when this money is going, how are you going to invest it. At the end of the year, we also want to know an analysis. The loans we gave, let's say, for 10 billion, how are they invested? We also go further. We normally carry out what we call member education, where we look at financial literacy and also look at how can empower them in their businesses. There has been a very positive push by the government, which started with the former, in fact it started with the late President Mwai Kibaki, who appreciated the cooperatives. It was taken up by the former President, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, and it has been picked up by the current President, His Excellency Mr. Ruto. I look at it, this is the opportunity time, because currently, I know before this term of the current President ends, everything will be out. For the first time, since Kibaki left, we have a standalone minister for cooperatives, whose duty, morning to evening, is to make cooperatives work. But I believe what has delayed a bit is because of different perspectives that have kept on coming to make the cooperative movement grow. But we have had engagements which we have been actively involved in, and even at the Senate, it is almost out. I'm happy the Cooperative Societies Bill is at the Senate. There are only one or two issues that are being sorted out. You know, lawmaking is a compromise activity. So there final things are being done. But even before then, already the minister has initiated the exercise of looking at the SACCO Societies Act, which helps for the financial sector, SACCOs, which is also taking off. The best I can say that has happened, we have had a very active, robust engagement with the stakeholders. Another issue that has been developing the industry is the Deposit Guarantee Fund. How do you hedge and mitigate risks? And sometimes when you want to get even more business, it has been an issue. But that will go away, long way to bring confidence in the movement and the economy that SACCOs are safe to invest and be on the level playing field. So to me, I see it, although it has taken long, but it was meant to ensure that the product that comes out is able to serve the industry to the best of its expectation. But I'm happy. There are very high chances it will be out because the government is very supportive support you. So our members now are spread across. They are the ones in the rural areas, the others in the towns, their preferences differ. So what we've done, every year we carry out an exercise where we meet our members on the ground, starting from January up to March. We go to the ground in every region, basically majorly in Vihiga and Kakamega County and the neighboring counties. We meet them on the ground. On that ground we sensitize them, update them on what we are doing, get their feedback, and also educate them on this business entrepreneurial. We have also been able to do some mapping in the areas we operate. We know in this region what type of business or farming can work, or what are they practicing. So that we go to that region, we tailor-make our programs to suit that particular region. And then we have been able to show them different, like dairy farming. We have shown them the coffee, no, not coffee, dairy, poultry farming, which they have also been able to take up, because even the acreage for the sugarcane farming has also reduced. So we have been able to refuse, and they see it. And we have even come up through the county government where they are producing. We link them up where they can be able to sell. Like some county governments have extension officers who can offer them advice when they're during those members' educational programs. We bring on board these extension officers who are able also to tell them on the ground what they are supposed to do, and they can get their advice on what they are doing even after that education programs. After that, we also get the feedback, which we come and sit on and see next coming year, what can we do best to serve them. So we work with the journey together, because you know, if you empower them and they're able to generate, that will also be empowering the SACCO in terms of savings, mobilization.
Before I retired, nilikuwa nimeanza kilimo cha samaki. Na kitu kilinifuta ni kuingia kwa ufugaji wa samaki. Nilikuwa nikikula samaki na niliipenda. Na kwa market ikawa ni bei ghali. Na pesa zikawa ni chache. Wakati niliingia IG, nikasave, na IG katoa products za kukopesha pesa, na walimu wale tuliingia by that time, IG tuliinua sana. Ilifika wakati nikapata fisheries officer akanitembelea na akanieleza vile mambo ya aquaculture yanafanyika. Ilibidi nilienda IG, wakanipa loan, ndio nikachimba hivi vidimbi vile mmeviona hivi. Kama mambo ya starting capital, it is IG ndio inasaidia sana. Wale members sio wa IG, inabidi pengine waende kwa other institutions ambazo zina offer credit. Na lakini ya IG ni nzuri. Kwa nini? Interest zao ziko affordable. Unlike kama unaenda kwa commercial bank uweke ndani at least unatoa sweat ndio ulipe hiyo. So IG imesaidia members wa IG ambao wako kwa aquaculture, capital inapatikana kwa njia nzuri. Niko na borehole hapa, pambu iko ndani, na wakati naona nalemewa nakimbia IG, na hakikisha na beef up my capital ya ufugaji wa samaki hiyo. Na hii tilapia, when I started, nilitoa samaki ambayo nilikuwa nauza shilingi 30-40. Na with this training, samaki nikitoa hapa na kuuzia shilingi 200, 150, shilingi 100, inakuja kusimamia 8. So on average, unakuta pond ikiwa na samaki, at least kila piece nauza 100 shillings. So wakati nimeweka 1,000 in such a pond, I'm sure of 100,000 plus. na ukiweka mambo ya mbegu na vyakula unapata umespendi kitu kama 30 to 40,000. During my time nilikuwa delegate wa IG na I had to undergo several courses of financial management na importance ya kuwa a member of a SACCO, na nimekuwa nikiingiza watu kwa SACCOs. Mtu ambaye belong kwa SACCO ana shida kwa sababu ya exemplary performance of IG in the region. Bora mtu ameingia, neighbor akimuona mpaka anatamani tu anamfuata. So performance ya IG ni nzuri, yenyewe imelete tu watu wameingia, na wenye wameingia SACCO wamefaidika sana. So naweza kusema performance ya IG imefanya watu macho imeona. In fact kwa samaki tunasema tunafuga samaki kwa afya na mali. Alafu ina occupy youth wao occupied, hutawakuta kwa mambo ya crime all over. For seeing vitu viwili, opening a hatchery here na kaduka ka feeds. Na hatchery sio kitu ya kujenga structures vile ziko hivi. It is a special thing ambayo itanisukuma kwa IG.
So I'm seeing there's a very high bright future for IG Sacco across board in terms of asset base, even membership and whatever.
Within the 50 years, I want to see that this SACCO becomes a Western region empowerment powerhouse.
Kuanzia Madhewa Mboga to the tech hubs, from shops za mtaa